evening verses. For the Israel mystical poetry is just going to be very fast. I'm limited on time. Reenactment. The scene is South Vietnam, an American military outpost. Captain Edwards just walks in and picks up the phone. Hello? Yes, General. He did? When? I'll make sure I speak to him right away and take disciplinary action. Somebody send in Private Jenkins. Private Jenkins walks in. Hey, Cap, what's up, baby? Private Jenkins! The Army is fed up with you! You understand me? The Army's fed up with you, and I'm fed up with you. You know what you should do, Private Jenkins? You should go somewhere and start an army of your own. We're not going to let you run this here army. That's why we made you private, see? You know how low you rank in this here army, Private Jenkins? If I ever hear you talking back to a prisoner of war, you're going to the guardhouse. Private Jenkins, I just got a phone call from the commanding general. And he said that you wrote a letter complaining about the cream cheese beef on toast. I eat the cream cheese beef on toast. What's wrong with it? Private Jenkins says, well, Captain, I'm going to say the same thing I said to the general on the left, you know. Cream cheese beef is too loose. I like my cream cheese beef thick. With big chips. And when my mother served it to me, she served it with biscuits. And with a smile and pride and said, how's my morning going? Then pats me as a member of this here service, greatest in the world. When I get in that chow line, my cream cheese beef is too loose. The chips are too small. And the toast is too burnt. And they put that white stuff, all loose stuff on top of it. I said to him, you know, Private Jenkins, the general's pretty hot about this. I might be able to get you back and well with the Army. Hang on a moment. Hello? Yes, did we pick anybody for the impossible mission? Great, Jenkins here just volunteered. Jenkins, let me tell you about the impossible mission. We plan a massive attack against the enemy. The only thing that's holding up the attack is we don't know how many there are. But we know they're there. We see them every time we look at them. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. What we want you to do, Jenkins, is go behind their line tonight and count them. Jenkins says, count them? He says, that's impossible. He said, how are you going to think it's impossible? You haven't even tried. That night, Private Jenkins left the base all into the jungle. It's just notepads and pencils. No weapon, no machine gun, and nothing. About 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody's awoken to this loud, weird noise, you know, weird. And everybody runs out. And in the jungle, they see Private Jenkins walking with a rope behind it, tied 4,000 Viet Congs. Captain said, what the heck happened here, Jenkins? They're my prisoners. I captured them. He said, how? They woke up while I was counting them. The more I counted, the more they laughed. I just rounded them up and brought them here. They said, pat them on the back, put you in for a promotion, Congressional Medal of Honor. Now you go home and you go back there and get some good night's sleep. We're going to talk tomorrow about the cream cheese beef on toast. Next morning, Jenkins walks up and he comes. And he sees, instead of him gets in that chow line, instead of him seeing toast, he sees biscuits. And he walks a little bit down and he sees the beef is real thick instead of loose. And he looks down and he sees big chips instead of small chips. And he looks up and says, Mother! And she says, eat the line, you